I'm going to demonstrate how you get into JSTOR, which is a fantastic database. The first thing you do is to Google State Library of New South Wales, and then you select e-resources. Once you get to this page, select Browse Databases, select Browse, then select Find Database, and we're going to write JSTOR. Here we are. So now we click onto JSTOR and we'll go for advanced search. And we're ready to start searching. Now please note that the site is just letting me in without having to sign in today because I didn't sign out. But at some stage you are going to be asked to type in your library card number. Now it can be your Randwick library card number or Bowen Library because you can access any state library resource through your Randwick Library / Bowen Library card. And you can investigate whether that's the case with the Waverley card. You can experiment. Other than that, you need to have signed up for a state library card. You can do that online. They make it very, very easy to use the state library. We are now going to do a search. So how about we write in something like Cuban Missile Crisis and Kennedy. We'll hit search. And we've got quite a few resources. Let's have a look at them. We've got reviews, which may alert us to books that are available. The Cuban Missile Crisis, Evolving Historical Perspectives. Okay, this one could be extremely useful. It's suggesting that it's telling us about how people viewed it at the time and how they viewed it in later decades. And it's going to have some, I would guess, interesting perspectives on the Cold War and the way different groups were constructed in the Cold War. So I'd certainly be having a look at that. Okay, in order, you can read online, but there's no reason why you wouldn't be downloading the PDF. To read it online can be a bit tedious because you have to turn the pages one by one. You don't get just one scrolling text. So let's hit download PDF. It can take a little bit of time to come up. Okay, it's finally come up. So in order to save this, just hover over the right-hand side of the page. That icon means print. It looks a little bit like a printer. And this one means save. Okay, so let's hit that. Then you make a decision. So I'm just going to write, I'll save it onto the desktop and I'll just call it test doc and I'll save it. Okay, and you'll notice that these icons remain. They are very useful. You can use the plus sign in particular to get the document much more readable. And often you'll have to use its easiest. You can experiment, it depends on the computer, whether you want to use scroll down or just use the arrow. Sometimes scrolling down is very awkward and unwieldy with some texts, you are better just arrowing down. Now let's just see if this document is searchable. So if I hit Control F and I write in Kennedy, then Kennedy is highlighted throughout the text. I'll just move that. We've got Kennedy appearing 61 times. So if we arrow down, it takes us to all the sites. Now that's a really useful thing to be able to do for PDF documents. So girls, I hope that this is a useful resource for your research. All the best.